Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum to everyone. Hope you all doing well. Today we will study about the brain and how the brain works. Brain is an amazing organ created by Allah. Now let's take some examples. You open a book and begin to read. You see a bus coming your way and you know you must stop. This is all because of your brain. Brain controls all the activities of the body, processing, integrating, coordinating and the information it receives from the sense organ and making decisions as to the instructions rest of the body. It looks like a large pinkish grey walnut and it feels soft and has many folds. You can see this amazing display, the human brain. The human brain is the central organ of the human nervous system and with the spinal cord make up the central nervous system. The brain is divided into two halves or hemisphere. The brain consists of three main parts: cerebrum, the upper part, cerebellum, below the cerebrum, and the third one is medulla. The third part of the medulla. We can say the medulla is the brain stem. The cerebellum is divided into four main lobes: the frontal lobe, temporal lobe, third one is parietal lobe, and the fourth one is occipital. These four lobes make up the brain. Now I am going to tell you about their functions. Frontal lobe. Frontal lobe, control of voluntary movement or activities. The second one is temporal lobe. The yellow color of the lobe is temporal. Temporal lobe is involved in hearing, receive sensory information from the air and process the information into the speech and words. The third one is parietal lobe. Parietal lobe processes information about the temperature, taste and touch. The fourth one is occipital lobe. Occipital lobe is primarily responsible for vision. Now the second part of the brain is cerebellum. Cerebellum, the function of the cerebellum is to control balance and movement of muscles and joints. You can see clearly. It helps you in running, walking and many other physical activities. The third part, medulla. You can see an orange color, the third part of the medulla. The second name of the medulla is brain stem. It controls involuntary actions such as breathing, digestion and the beating of the heartbeat. When rest of the brain goes to the sleep, the medulla keeps working. Wow, what is this? This is an animal brain. So the question is, why we are taking an animal brain? The answer is, the basic function and structure of the brain is same to all the animals. You can see it looks like a pinkish grey walnut. It feels soft and many folds. The nerve cells which make up the brain are called neurons. About 100 billions of neurons make up the brain. All the neurons are linked together to control all the body activities. The brain is divided into two halves or hemispheres. This is the cerebellum. This one is cerebellum and the third one is the medulla or brain stem. The upper part is divided into four lobes: the frontal lobe, the temporal lobe, the parietal lobe and the occipital. These four lobes make up the brain. You can see over here, brain. Keep one thing remember in your mind: the brain cells cannot regrow and mend themselves. So you must take care it and avoid any head injury. Time to review. The brain. The brain divided into three main parts: cerebrum, cerebellum, and medulla. The cerebrum is divided into 4 lobes: the frontal lobe, temporal lobe, parietal lobe, and occipital lobe. The function of these 4 lobes is seeing, feeling, thinking, and hearing. The function of cerebellum is walking, running, jumping, and balancing. All the physical activities. The function of the medulla is digestion, respiration, and breath. 90% of the brain is developed before age 5. 10% of the brain development after age 5. Thank you.